Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the CHOFETZ CHAIM, describing over here if you see someone do the wrong thing and you know that he's not going to accept your teichacha, your rebuke. So the CHOFETZ CHAIM said yesterday that you're better off not saying anything to him because it's only going to make matters worse. However, the kol ze'im ra'u b'shnayim. All of this, says the CHOFETZ CHAIM, is if, when, again, the CHOFETZ CHAIM mentioned yesterday, you could go to the Bezdin, you could go to the judges, you could explain things to them, and then they should take the matters into their own hand. However, that's only if two people witness this person breach a halacha and break a law. But if you're only one witness, you have no right to go and testify against your friend in a court of law. Because your testimony is for naught. Because the court will not rely upon the testimony of one person. Because it says in the Torah, it says one witness cannot rise up, meaning cannot testify against a person about any sin or something he did wrong. One witness does not work. And therefore, if you would go to the Bezdin, and as one witness, you would testify of what you saw this person do wrong, it's not a testimony, rather, you're considered to be a motzah shemra, you're slandering the reputation of this person because you are not believed. Va'amar Rabbi Seinu, and our sages say, anybody who testifies by himself as a single witness against his friend, he deserves to get malchus, he deserves to get lashes. V'amru Chazal, and Chazal teach us, Gimel HaKadosh Baruch Hu saying there's three people that HaKadosh Baruch Hu hates. V'yechad man, and one of those three people is Harayed V'erva B'chavero. He sees his friend do something immoral, like illicit relations, Umeid Boy B'yechidi, and then he goes to the Bezdin and he testifies as a single witness. When you know that they cannot accept your testimony, you need to have two witnesses to guarantee that it's true. And therefore, say Chazal, you're despised in the eyes of Hashem because you were just motzah shemra, you just degraded, and you disgraced this person with your words. Now, all that being said, nevertheless, you could come privately to this man's Rebbe, to his Rav, or Leish Saido, or maybe a mentor, like a mentor that he has, or one of his confidants that he has. There you could go and reveal it. If you know that these people that you are revealing this information to, his Rebbe, his mentor, someone like a very, very good friend, you know that they trust you as if you have the strength of two witnesses, and you know they're going to believe you, and therefore they can do something about it. Then you can tell them, hoping that, of course, that they're going to do something to make him rectify his ways. And his Rebbe, his Rav, who now hears this very sordid information about his balabas, about his congregant, he hears what is being said about him. The Rebbe is allowed to even hate him as a result of this, meaning for the sake of heaven, not because he hates the person, but rather the injustice of someone that he holds higher of, doing something that is inappropriate in the world of aveiros of sins. You're allowed to hate him for that sake. And you can even refrain from being close to him and being a friend with him, until you know that this person did tshuva and he returned from his evil ways. However, this Rebbe cannot go and tell this over to anybody else. It's no better than if he'd only seen it himself. Like I wrote above, if you see someone do the wrong thing on your own, you cannot go and publicize his misdeeds. So too, if Ruvain comes to the Rebbe and he says, I saw Shimon do something illicit, so even though the Rebbe is allowed to believe Ruvain over here because he's a trustworthy person and therefore he guarantees that his words are honest and true, Nevertheless, he's allowed to deal with Shimon the way that he wants to, but he's not allowed to go and reveal this information, Chalila v'chas, God forbid, to anyone else. Okay, we'll hold it over here today. We'll continue tomorrow, Be'ez Hashem.